Okay.
Hello and welcome to Saturday's stream. This is Patrick. We have the Wookie, and Brandon will be back in just a minute. Wookie here is going to be telling us more about his brand new Eternal Masters draft that he did just, last night?
Yeah, last night.
How did that go for you, Darren? Tell me more.
I think the draft itself went pretty good considering second pack, we picked ourselves up a Wasteland.
Ooh.
Among some other, playable cards to actually play against my opponents with.
Nice.
And a Vampiric Tutor. So, as far as like the $30 entry I paid to be in the draft, I did pretty well.
Came out smelling like a rose.
Made back my entry, plus a little more.
So what colors are you thinking really going to be strong this set?
I really liked white, and I think red is really strong. It's actually more about what color combinations you get together.
Okay.
So, to put some things together, there's elves in Eternal Masters.
So green-black for sure.
Yes. While I didn't draft that many elves, being white-black, I have some recursion effects to bring this back into play. To, it's a 3/1, really good at attacking, kind of bad at blocking because it'll just die.
Sure.
One toughness, and it makes my opponent discard a card. So that's always a plus. Other good black cards would be Havoc Demon as a winning condition. They try to remove him, blows up the entire board. -5/-5 to all of the creatures when he dies.
Ooh, fun stuff. Board wipe with a minus.
We have some reanimation effect, like I mentioned earlier, with Animate Dead.
Cool. So maybe green-black zombies?
Not necessarily zombies, but green also has some other big creatures that are nasty that you can put to the graveyard with other effects from the set, such as Commune with the Gods, which lets you flip over 5 cards, pick a creature or enchantment, and the rest go in the graveyard. You could put the big creature in the graveyard instead. Pick this from Commune with the Gods, because it's an enchantment. Play this for just 2 mana, and pick up your 7/7, your 7 cost 7/7, or whatever big creature you got.
Cheat him into play.
Exactly.
Got it.
We got another neat old card that I thought was pretty dang powerful as a common. Prowling Pangolin. It says, when Prowling Pangolin enters the battlefield, any player may sacrifice 2 creatures. If a player does, sacrifice Prowling Pangolin. So you're paying 5 mana to most likely kill 2 of your opponent's creatures.
Nice.
And if they choose not to, you've got a 6/5 for 5, which is really good for black.
Yeah, that's a really good. That's a good cost to power ratio right there.
Other enchantments that we have in this deck include Fate's Fetters, really good removal. Makes the enchanted permanent cannot block, attack, or activate its abilities, unless a mana abilities. Also, you get 4 life when it enters.
There you go.
And if that creature happens to die from them sacrificing or whatever, we've got a Monk Idealist to get it back. Other removal like Eyeblight's Ending, Pacifism, and then for keeping our hand gassed up, we got Phyrexian Rager, Wall of Omens, Gravedigger, more recursion, Night's Whisper, another Rager, Eyeblight's Ending, more removal. It's pretty gross stuff. And I decided to splash blue because I had a Thunderclap Wyvern passed to me.
Nice.
And I had enough flyers that it was worth picking up. Also, it has Flash, gives my other flyers +1/+1, and it's actually a nice looking foil. So
there you go. Choice.
That is beautiful. I agree.
So Wookie, what decks are you looking forward to playing this set?
If I were to draft again, I would actually try going for blue-white flyers, because there's a ridiculous white flyer here. Mistral Charger is a 2/1 for 2. Like any other 2/1, any other 2-mana flyer you try to pick up is always going to be a 1/2.
And as any basic Magic player knows, flying is always harder to block.
Yes, indeed.
Well said, Patrick.
And we had 2 of them. And then just because I could use it, I had a Rally the Peasants, even though I have no red mana. This is basically the finisher card if I had my way through the board.
On aggro decks, those +2, +0, +2, +1 kinds of cards are clutch in draft.
Yeah, so red-white is also an archetype with Raise the Alarm. Make 2 tokens for 2 mana, instant speed. A bunch of other really low-to-the-ground creatures that are fast. More token generators. Just roll really wide and bonk your opponent in the face and they die. White main line to save some of our creatures. Recur some of our wall element effects. For drawing cards, Rager, Wall. Wasteland, I unfortunately never actually got to blow up a land that was worth blowing up. Also, there was a moment in hindsight where my opponent played Crater Hellion, and I think at that time, after he played it, I had Wasteland in my hand, and I could have blown up one of his dual lands so he couldn't pay the echo cost.
Oh.
So I goofed. But I don't remember exactly what the situation looked like. It might have looked like that, maybe not.
All right, well, Wookie, thank you for that Eternal Masters draft tip. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Definitely. All
Remember,
right.
kids, draft safely.
Always wear sleeves.